Hello everybody, welcome back to my playing of Amnesia, not to be confused with the popular horror game. If you remember last time, we found a handy bedsheet to clothe ourselves in after embarrassing ourselves and the maid, and we left our room. We are now standing in front of the door to our hotel room. Let's look around. Okay. Long corridor made to seem still longer by a wallpaper design of continuous horizontal stripes of chocolate brown and dusky orange. To the west, just after the door, is your own room. Just after the door to your own room is a door with a lighted exit sign above it. On along the corridor is to the east, the numbers of the room increase by increments of 1. Halfway down the corridor there is a branching northward and like grammar, and an arrow directing you to a bank of elevators. For the moment, the hallway is deserted, save for the maid's laundry trolley some 5 doors away and yourself. Man, there are some errors in this grammar, but oh well, we'll live. Walk towards trolley? Okay. The door to which stands slightly ajar. Inside you can hear the purr of a vacuum cleaner. The trolley is a single large bed blanket. Yada yada yada. Take rack. Fine. Take bottles. Go inside room 1509. Excuse me, sir, she says as she turns out. No one's allowed in empty hotel rooms except the staff. I'm afraid you'll have to leave. Ask why. Oh, fine. Okay, so we can't go in the rooms. Let's try going in. Go in room 1508. Fine. Look at key 1502. So my room is 1502. I don't remember what it was in the hall. No. I don't know. Let's try taking everything because... Oh, okay. Wrap. Wear other blanket. Okay, whatever. Take supplies? Okay, I think I take brush. Okay, so I've tried to take everything and they're not having any of it. Walk east. Walk east. Go up. Bellboy. Disdain and amusement, which makes sense because I'm wearing a sheet. The gym is up on 20, and I suggest use the stairs until you got some more clothes. Take stair to level 20. Take stairs to floor 20. Find the stairs. Look for stairs. Whatever. I quit. Take elevators down. Huh? Go down. Okay. 20. There are 20 buttons. Lowest, uppermost is penthouse. Screw it. Go to penthouse. Oh. Press PH. Sweet. Only what? I'm so confused. Only a threadbare red carpet on the penthouse level. Down button. Hallway's open to another room. Go to health club. Cast iron and vinyl armchairs, a water cooler with paper cups, a small formic desk with a stack of application papers and faded posters of the once famous bodybuilders. Someone will be back in 10 minutes. 2 doors behind the desk, dolls and guys. go in dolls. Because why the heck not? Woman's locker room. A woman who seems to be in training for the Olympic hammer throw looks at you with the joy of combat already glistening in her eyes. Not here, buddy, she informs you in a low voice. This is the woman's locker room, and you belong in the men's room. Fine. Question her. Ask why. I think she's gonna kill me. Ask why. Okay, with a single flowing motion remarkable in a woman of such size and strength, she springs up and lays you flat with a judicious karate chop to the side of your neck. Okay, well, you wake in the infirmary of a prison hospital where a nurse informs you, 1, that you're lucky to be alive after suffering a severe concussion to your head, and 2, that you are awaiting extradition to Texas on a murder charge. Oh. Okay. Several months go by, during which time you are brought to trial for the murder of the guard you were charged with killing while escaping the state penitentiary in Revoltillo, Texas. The prosecuting attorney, the judge, the jury, and even the F. Lee Bailey, whom you hired to defend you, seem to think your amnesia is an imposture, the desperate invention of a guilty man. The prosecution calls your own wife, okay, so I'm married to a woman named Denise, who apparently married you in prison, testify that during most of the period after your escape, you lived in hiding in her New York apartment. Okay. She's able to produce several witnesses to confirm this. You cannot positively contradict her, and you are convicted of murder and sentenced to death. F. Lee Bailey takes your appeal to the highest court, but always the verdict and the sentence are sustained. At last, the dreaded days are at hand, and you must choose the means of your execution, or that you might avoid... Okay. A firing squad or suicide. Well, damn. God. Okay, firing squad. You wait the hour of execution. The warden asks what you would like to have for your last meal. What? He explains that all previous condemned men... Oh, what the hell was my first request? Jesus! Okay. Steak and potatoes, barbecued ribs, or roast turkey. Roast turkey. Turkey it is. You spend the next hour preparing to face death and debating with yourself the pros and cons of capital punishment. If you could be sure you'd killed a guard while you're trying to escape from this prison, you'd feel less of two minds. Since you're not sure, you feel it really isn't fair to be executed. Your gloomy meditations are interrupted by the arrival of a guard with the covered tray. Your last meal, he announces, placing the tray on the table. Enjoy it. Okay. Come in, Hollings. You're holding everyone up. Eat your last meals so we can get this show on the road. You begin to eat your last meal. It is delicious. Know that it's probably the wrong word. Objectively, it's probably at the level of the average roadside diner, but subjectively, it seems incredibly significant. You finish the last morsel on your plate, and then, like a bolt from the blue, it hits you. A memory from your past life. See, this was important. I'm going to lose, but I'm getting information here. A memory that makes you realize that you must be innocent of the crime for which you were dying. You remember a holiday dinner years ago. It was your first Christmas home from college, and the dinner you had mustered up the courage to ask your mother if you were an adopted child. She denied it emphatically and asked her if you had come to such suspicion. You had not told her then about Zane. Only years later, when she had put up the bail to release you from the nightmarish prison cell in Santa Candelaria, only then did you tell her that you had, if not an identical twin, a doppelganger, and even then she had denied you could be Zane's twin. You're my son, she insisted almost hysterically. I will not have you suppose otherwise. Then it all comes back to you in a rush. Everything you'd forgotten, the entire tangle of events around your amnesia had erased. And then you realized that you were innocent. It wasn't you who murdered the guard. It wasn't you who escaped from Revoltillo. You were innocent of those crimes. But this revelation comes too late. For it is just then that the warden comes to your cell with the guards who are to ready you for your execution. Xavier Hollings. Okay, so my name is Xavier Hollings. What was my doppelganger's name? It was Zane. Is that was it? Zane? Oh, well, crap. A stake is in place in the courtyard, bound to it. Chaplain appears. Blindfolded in the last cigarette. Takes aim. Oh, God. You die. Okay, my score is 60. 20 as a detective, 19 as a character, 21 as a survivor. Score ranks you as totally amnesial. Well then, let's go back to where I left off, shall we? Okay, we're back where we were. The woman is telling me to leave, so I am going to leave. Sweet. Go in, guys. Men's locker room. To your right are two changing areas formed by freestanding metal lockers. To your left are some sinks and a large mirror with doors on either side. The door on the right is marked sauna. The one on the left, massage. And beyond that is the weight room. Is there any clothes? Open locker. Look in locker. Wait, but I opened one. How many? What? Okay. A sweatsuit. So I have a sweatsuit. Crap. Okay, someone's coming in. Someone is coming into the weight room, and you think the clothes are probably one of theirs. Crap. Hold up. Okay, I saved the game, and I got a little bit of a different text. I opened the lockers again, and this time I panic and nearly knock down the two patrons. Let's see what happens next. As you enter the sauna, a blast of superheated air wraps your body in what feels like a suit of flames. Your heartbeat quickens, and the narrow confines of the steamy, pine-paneled cell bend and warp and tilt. Oh, God. You are barely able to keep yourself from falling against the iron stove and its pile of heated rocks. You crumble onto the bench of wooden slats, and then... But this then is like no other then. It does not follow the time that you're gone before. Like a fluid under a tremendous pressure, the memories suppressed by your amnesia overwhelm you. At some cue supplied by the hot, dark cubbyhole, your past supplants your present life. You are experiencing deja vu. You are locked... Okay, so... I guess I'm remembering my past? You were locked in a cell. It is bare, dark, and smells of lives gone sour. The only light is a feeble fluorescent glow that slants in through the louved grill in the iron door. You know the door is iron because you have been beating on it. Your hands are sore, and your right eye is swollen shut. You ache all over. Worse than the ache is the hunger, and worse than the hunger is the fear that you will never leave the cell alive. You begin to scream. You know it will do no good. You'll probably be beaten again, but you can't help yourself. You scream the same senseless words over and over, a litany of terror. Okay, that's a colon, so... Fried rice! Oh, God. Okay. What's the matter, Juanito? Oh, so now I'm Juanito? God, okay, we're in Texas, too. This is perfect. I actually live in Texas. I don't know if you know. I don't think I have too bad of an accent, but... Yeah, I'm South Texas. You ask for food. The eyes shrink to pinpoints of sadistic pleasure. Why, sure, Juanito, you'll get fed. Fried rice. Just as soon as you ask for it, so as I can hear you. There's just two little words that you've got to say, and I'll bring you a nice big bowl of 5-alarm chili. Oh, God. Fried rice! Oh, shit. It's not legal. It can't go on. Not even in the state of Texas. Wow. Okay, can a prisoner be treated like this? You have not been charged with any crime. There's been no trial. 1 minute you were driving your car back to your hotel. The next, a motorcycle cop was signaling for you to pull on the side of the road. The worst of it is that no one knows you're here in Santa Candelaria, and no one will think to report you missing. Suddenly you understand the meaning of hell. There's no way out. Cry. There's no way out. Beg. Scream. Die. Cut wrists. That's morbid. Okay. Then sudden as awaking from a nightmare, This mind explosion of memory is over. But was it really memory? Couldn't have been. Instead, some kind of waking nightmare. Aside from this one lurid glimpse of what may have been your past life, you were able to remember nothing else about yourself or that prison. It was what your life was like. Maybe you shouldn't try to remember it. Maybe your amnesia is a blessing in disguise. Mr. Cameron, are you unconscious? Can you hear me? A man's face is bending down close to your own. You do not recognize him. Gradually, you realize that you are no longer in the sauna, but in another smaller room, where you are lying on your back on the masseur's table. The massage room, this must be. He's opened his eyes, another voice says. Yes, says the man above you, but there's this funny dazed look in his eyes. The same thing happened when he went to the sauna last night, and I thought it was from drinking too much. We had to carry him down to his room. Hey, Mr. Cameron, are you alright? He's trying to say something, the other voice observes. But the words are slurred. Do you think he's still drunk? The man above as you bend over to sniff your breath. Doesn't seem to be. No, I figure it's just heat prostration. Tell you what, buddy, you mop around the pool. I'll give Cameron here a once-over lightly. I assume that means a massage. Whatever he was wearing last night must still be in his locker. After that, I would appreciate it if you would steer him back to his room. Am I going to get clothing? Okay. The man who has done most of the talking now begins to give you a very gentle massage. You find it strangely soothing. It's as though he were soothing tensions from your mind and your muscles at the same time. He rolls you over onto your stomach, but instead of continuing the massage, he turns on the sun lamp and leaves you alone in the room. The warmth of the lamp fills you with a strange, peaceful passivity. You listen to the unmistakable crunch of steel through steel. Oh God. And a moment later, the masseur returns with a pair of metal cutters in one hand and a green canvas satchel in the other. Okay, we're good. Sorry to have to cut through your padlock, Mr. Cameron, but I remember how frustrated you got last night trying to remember the combination. And I would have cut the lock off then, but you'd pass out in the sauna first. You feeling a little better now? Yes, I am. That's good, Mr. Cameron. You're going to be just fine. Just steer clear of the sauna in the future, and take salt tablets. Now I'll leave you the satchel here with you, and when you've got some clothes on, Buddy will help you down to your room, okay? You smile weakly and nod okay, and the masseur leaves you alone with the green canvas satchel. Okay, let's stand up off the table. Yeah, I am. Anyways, open satchel. You zip open the satchel and find a pair of Levi's, a t-shirt laundered from red to rosy pink. That sucks. A plastic book bag, a pair of Adidas running shoes, well broken in, and hallelujah, a small maroon address book. Okay, quickly you put on the, okay, cool. Quickly put on the clothes that were in the gym bag. From the fit of both the jeans and the sneakers, there can be little doubt that they are yours. You look at yourself in the full-length mirror of the massage room, and you see, once again, a complete stranger. But I am a dressed complete stranger now. Whoop. Now. But at least he's a stranger. See, there you go. But at least he's a stranger with clothes on, and now that's some improvement. There's a knock on the door, and the masseur asks, "Are you ready to go back to your room?" I think so. Yes. Okay. The masseur seems relieved when you follow Buddy out. He's been given your satchel, the plastic book bag. Plastic book bag? What? And a pass key to room 1502. You take the elevator down to 15, and Buddy leads the way to your room. Okay, I'm scared now. Once you are inside your door, he hands you the satchel, the book bag, and their contents and says goodbye, with a look in his eyes that conveys his low opinion of men who make a habit in fainting in saunas. Sorry, Buddy. Whatever. You breathe in a sigh of relief as you close the door behind you. Crap. What? Room 1502 feels almost like home. At the same time, something tells you that you've dropped something in the massage room, but you're not sure what. What? Crap. The first thing you notice in the late afternoon light streaming across the skyscrapers of the city, flashing from the windows and walls of glass, it is late in the day and the sun is low in the sky. You see a tuxedo laying on your bed. Crap. No, I need a... Crap! Ah! Okay. So we're answering the phone. I wanted to go back to the freaking massage room and see what I dropped. John! Booms the man's gravelly voice. Where have you been, son? We've been down here in the lobby for the last couple hours, calling your room every 5 minutes. I guess that last margarita last night was your undoing. Well, no matter, as long as you're on your feet again. Have you tried your white bib and tucker yet? No, I have not. Well, get moving, my boy. Your bride is... What? Your bride is starting to think you may be planning to leave her standing at the altar, so unless you want me to come up there with a shotgun, you get into them fancy duds and report... Oh my god! He hangs up and you wonder fleetingly if getting married is usually this easy. Why, it's It's like putting on suit of clothes. Ha ha. What should I do now? Find out next time. I'll see y'all later.